As difficult as it might be to visualize from the outside, the Capitol is actually a brick building with a stone veneer. Unlike today's modern structures that get their strength from steel framing and reinforcement, the Capitol's masonry bears the load as well as the beauty, so it had to be built strong. Bricks were laid into walls up to 4.5 feet thick, but they're never seen due to the decorative outer layer, 2-foot-thick chunks of limestone.
There's a lot of buildings built that only have a 20-year span anyway. They don't build them for longevity. They build them for just strictly a 20-year tear down, rebuild, write off, which I'm glad the Capitol was built like it is. I don't think there's a better structure around than the Capitol.
The first stone was removed back in 1983.
Come down here and push with me when you anything.
And when the last one was set in 2000, approximately 95% of the ornamental and trim sandstone had been replaced, 7,500 tons in all. And with each stone that was turned, more often than not, the inner brick walls were found to be damaged as well.
Until they open up that wall, we're never 100% sure. So we have a very close communication with the contractors so that when they get to that point, they give us a call and say, is this what you expected to see? We hope they say yes, but there's sometimes we know that's totally different from what we ever thought was going to happen.
While the blocks came out pretty much the same way they went in huge chunks measured by the ton, the bricks they concealed required much more individual attention. Jackhammered bits filled shovels, which filled steel baskets, eventually filling dump trucks waiting below. It was a routine that went on practically non-stop for over 15 years, interrupted only by the most disagreeable of Iowa's weather. On the balmier January days, though, just a slight change in venue kept the work progressing.
This winter we worked continually through, but last winter and the winter before we closed down for the winter. And in the spring, I'd call up the guys, say, you want to come back? Oh, absolutely, absolutely, we want to come back. I was going to retire 4 years ago. And then we got this project, and I said, well, gee, I'd like to do that before I retire. So I asked them to let me do it, and they agreed, and that's why I'm here. I'm going to be sad when it's over with.
Restoring the Capitol has been the opportunity of a lifetime. A chance for these workers to pit their skills against the best of their great-grandfather's generation. Their enthusiasm for the work is matched only by their admiration for the building and their respect for those who built it.
It's just totally mind-boggling. We have all the equipment in the world. We've got $500,000 cranes, we've got forklifts, we've got everything you can think of. And there's still some of that stone is a challenge for us to elevate and set. These guys did it with nothing but blocks and tackles and pulleys and ropes and manpower. It's amazing.